state of emergency on drugs. One of the things we believe that one of the most cost-effective way for us to alleviate this menace in our society is to educate people about the dangers of it, about demand reduction. So we decide to use social platforms, we decide to use the media to educate people. So we're partnering with Bangbawode because they are bringing a lot of Gen Zs out tomorrow, from university students, high school goers, and the National Drug Law Enforcement data indicates that 40% of those who are taking these drugs are in school. So that's the danger. We know how that will affect the president's legacy, which is the free quality education. And we also know how that affects the labor force when we talk about fit salon. So we are here today with Crayon. Crayon is from Nigeria. He's one of the leading local artists and international artists that is trending around the world. And he has a lot of songs that resonate to a lot of Sierra Leonean Gen Zs here. So they are here. They will be performing tomorrow alongside other local artists like Rap G, LG, Roses, and others at Radisson Blu Garden. So we want to use that platform where we will speak to it. So we pass H's message that drugs, you can still enjoy without using drugs. You can still enjoy without being high. So on that note, I will want to stop here and maybe Crayon or Bamba would want to say something.
First of all, I want to say good afternoon. I appreciate everything you've been doing for Sierra Leone. And when Bangbawode first started to create Bangbawode, the whole initiative was to embrace the youth of Sierra Leone, boost tourism, because obviously we know what we have in Sierra Leone and what we can show to the outside world. So mainly the platform is to embrace Sierra Leone and the youth of Sierra Leone. On our first event, because we usually have a theme, the first event that we done when we brought Iresta and Ruga at Sugarland Beach, 2021.
Yes, I remember.
The theme was women empowerment.
Yeah.
That was our first theme. The second theme last year was mental health awareness. Seeing that the HE, the president of Sierra Leone, declared a national emergency, we decided to continue the mental health awareness campaign in this year. The good thing about Bangbawode, we already have the trust from the youth and the people of Sierra Leone, so they believe us strongly in whatever we do. We just do our best to push up what we have, to show the international world what we have in Sierra Leone. So here we are today, so just pay respect to you, man.
Good afternoon. I'm really honored to be here today with you in this beautiful country. So like, the other thing looking about Sierra Leone from outside is scary for me. And seeing everything is like direct opposite. Like, it's beautiful, it's safe, the airport is amazing. I'm honored to be here, you know. And also, speaking about like the use of drugs, you know, me, I grew up in the trenches. I grew up in a place called Ojo in Lagos, where drugs and the use of drugs was the go-to, was crazy, you know. But I grew up in that, you know, toxic environment, and I came out as a superstar. I didn't have to do those things. I didn't have to smoke weed. I didn't have to do all of these things to become a superstar. What I'm trying to say is, you can actually be a superstar without being high. Like all my songs that I've written over the years, all my big songs from Overdose to Ngozi to Jola
That sounds sober.
I didn't need something to get me into my space or do something great. So people have their different vices, but I feel like, you know, mental health is a very, very important issue. And I feel like a lot of youth need to connect with that, and you need to know that, you know, regardless of whatever you're doing, you don't need drugs. You don't need it. Like at the long run, you're going to damage your system. You know, a lot of people do drugs when they are young, and then when they get old, their body is like, you know. So you can actually live without drugs. You know, so I mean, I'm a living witness. You know, you can be great without drugs. You don't have to do it to be great. So yeah, that's why we are here today. Tomorrow, while I'm on stage as well, when I'm performing, I'm also going to advocate for that on stage as well. to let the people know that it's like you can actually be a superstar. You don't have to be a superstar.
Absolutely.
Appreciate
Let me hear from the ladies.
Good afternoon once more. My name is May. It's a union, so I work with Lahai. Bambaude. Yes, I'm the chairlady for Bambaude. So yes, just like how Lahai just mentioned, this is what we have been doing for the past 2 to 3 years now, in promoting, trying to use entertainment to educate people, like the youth more especially. So this is our means of see how we can contribute to Sierra Leone. So this is the ways that we use to at least pass on the information to the youth, more especially the youth, because they can be distracted, they can get influenced easily by their peers. So we use entertainment to at least pass on information and see how best they can change the mentality, stop the bullying, stop the drugs, and stop the bad things.
Yes. Wow. Thank you, Mike. Mike is a brother, but he just doesn't like to show off, and he will just pick his phone and say, "I'm coming to the office." Like, why? But you know, I'm very humbled to receive you in this office. I know it's short notice. If I'd known earlier that you're going to be here, I would have brought in a lot of young people so that they come and celebrate you. Because coming from the entertainment industry, not too many of us believe in giving back to our people. Not too many of us think that we could use our platform for humanity. Most times we're there for the fame. Most times we just want to be the success story, and we don't care who we trample on, who we destroy along the way, as long as I am there. Now you, with the stardom, and you're still so humble, and you still want to give back to people. You know, you don't have to go around holding money and be dashing to everyone, take this, take that. Just change your mindset. That is more than anything you could give to humanity, especially in a world that we live right now. It's a very toxic world and a very difficult one at that. But so for that, I am truly grateful that you have chosen Sierra Leone to come and help us in this fight. It's a very, very difficult situation. For me, I call it a disgraceful state. You know, the way these drugs have actually affected our children, and for the people who are graciously sitting there, watching, allowing this to happen, contributing to it. I think they are the evil people. They're very evil, because you must be very evil to want to see another person's child destroy themselves, like the way Kush is destroying children in this country. So taking your time, coming over to join all of us in this, to campaign against it, to try to sensitize our youths. You're young, they can see themselves in you. You'll be a very good role model to them tomorrow. I can only say thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being part of our project, because this is a national project. This is one that every Sierra Leonean would want to, if you are a meaningful Sierra Leonean, and if you are not the one that is selling it, we should be celebrating you. For those that are selling it, for those that are importing it, because we are only focusing on the consumers, but we are not actually focusing on the people who are actually providing this substance to our children. So my own concern or my own focus is on the people who are doing this. If only God can touch their conscience for them to know that what they're doing is wrong, and that it's not only destroying another person's child, but you're actually helping in the destruction of your own nation. Because these young people are the ones who are supposed to be somebody tomorrow, to take up the mantle when we exit the stage. If you destroy all of them, now who replaces us? You can replace us, but will you have a meaningful people to replace us? Development does not come by just changing power. This one come, this one go. No. Development comes by when you're there, what did you do? And you should be able to account for what you did and what you think when you're leaving, because you can't give instruction to the person coming if you haven't done anything. If I'm leaving this place and I want to talk to the next First Lady, I will be able to sit and say, listen, this is not a glamour place. This is where you change narrative. This is where you use your platform to do ABC. But if I haven't done anything, on which moral ground do I have to tell the person coming, this is the way you should go? That's what leadership is all about. Make your own mark positively so that when you exit, the next person coming, they will have no choice but to do better. So thank you again. I can't promise that I will be there. But you know, Mike know me. I can just wake up and say, you know what? I want a party. I don't know if they told you that about me. I love music.
Yes.
I love dancing.
Yes.
And I don't think anyone even, no one can stop me from dancing. You know, and sometimes I use certain music to send a message. And then I use dancing to say I'm here. If you don't like it, don't take push, but you can swim the Atlantic Ocean. But I am here. You know? So I want to say thank you. Bamba Ode. This word, I don't remember. You know when we were growing up and I did see you Bamba Ode. Yeah. You know, that means like, you know, this is openly. Yeah. That's the word. So that's why when they say Bamba Ode, I'm like, that is not a common word. And that is the smartest name I have heard for a very long time in this country. Honestly, it is unique, it is creative, it is, I mean, Bamba Ode. Everybody relates to that. Every tribe will relate to that. There will be no politics in your slogan, there will be no tribe in your slogan. You know what? That is what you call true artistic mind. Because the name, people have to remember that name. If you have a name that no one can remember, no need to use it. You know, when I say hands off our girls, it's like, whoops, that's hard. But I know you won't forget that word. No, hands off our girls. I said hands off. You know, I'm not asking for anything. Just hands off. That's it. Do you know what I mean? So the name, it's creative. I'm very happy. Very, you know. I know this is short notice for me, and that you're only coming here today to let me know about it. But I want you to count me in when you're doing stuff like this, because these are the kind of things, and you are the kind of people I want to promote.
Thank you.
And I really want to be able to say, this is a success story.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Please.
No problem.
Yeah?
We'll make it happen.
This office, take it as yours.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. I know we are all very busy. Today is Friday and it's Juma for me. You know, whatever you do, you have to go close to God. And we have to go pray in this office. So
Sure.
I want to say thank you, and I wish you all the best.
I'll be honored.
You know, you won't. I mean, he know me. Tomorrow is independence. We'll see how it. We'll see what happens.
Okay? I promise. Whatever it is, I'll let Mike know. Okay? Okay.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to have an official picture with you guys. And of course, I believe you guys know that's Mr. President.